Cause she don't got no man, she got no money, she got no plans. Designer pants, pull on the foes and giving
Hey, what's up guys, Raw here with another video for you guys today. Today be showing you how to create 3D text in Cinema4D. I am using Cinema4D R17. I believe that this works in any other Cinema4D program as well. But let's get started here with the tutorial. So first off, you want to get a Lightroom, so just go to YouTube and type in Cinema4D free Lightrooms. Right now I'm using VOVIII's Lightroom, so yeah, to get VOVIII's Lightroom you have to go purchase it from Selfie and stuff like that. But yeah, alright, so the first step is you have to go to MoGraph right up here at the top, click it, go to Mo Text, and then try to center your text in between these two boxes right here. But to rotate your screen, you just use this little like little spin or the circular arrow thing or whatever, and that's basically the rotate. And then to move around, use the four boxes pointing towards each other, and then to zoom in and out, it's the arrows going up and down. But carrying on with the tutorial, oh, I think I just flipped it. I flipped it. All right, so just make sure you center the text as much as you can. There we go. And then you're gonna go over here and change whatever the text you want. So I'm gonna make it like 3D text or something. I put mine in capital letters because I think it looks best in capital letters. And then once you do that, just center it again, and then change the depth to 40. And once you do that, it just extends the text out in the back, making it more 3D. So after that, you can just make it whatever font you want. So in this case, we're gonna be using the VOVIII text, because I feel like this goes good with any type of like 3D text, because whenever you shrink the text behind it, I'll show you that later on, but whenever you shrink the text behind it, it fills in the text all the way if you're trying to move it forward. But I'll show you that in a bit here. But the next step onto that is you will go over here to this like little bending shape, and then you just hold it, you click and hold, and then go to wrap. And then once you do that, try to center this little box thing, and then click on the extend button. Basically the it extends this out. Hold shift, or no, click this little blue arrow right here, and then hold shift, and then drag it out. That basically makes the whole text bendable whenever we do this this method here. Alright, so just go back and click on wrap, and then you click and hold wrap and drag it down until you see the arrow looking downward. So basically you drag it over Mo Text until you see the little arrow pointing downwards. Boom. And then you should get this. And once it looks like this, you're on the right track. So let's just go down here to tension. So basically tension, it basically is what's forming the bend on the text. So you could put it on 20 to make it like kind of almost flat. You could make it like 40 to like kind of bend it. And then the radius is how close the text is, or how big and close it is. So I usually make mine at, oh my god, no, not 3,000. That is, no. It just depends on how many words are there. But I usually make mine about 400 to 500 size. And then my tension, I'll do either 50 or 40. 50 looks pretty good. Yeah, it looks pretty good for now. Alright, so after that, you want to click on Mo Text, and then click Control C. That basically copies the text right here. And then Control V. That basically pastes another one, and then click on the one that you just pasted, go to caps, click on start, go to fillet cap, and change it to 4. I like 4. I don't know, it just looks better to me with 4, size 4. People use 5, but I like 4 the best. And then go to end, and then click fillet cap again, and then change that to 4 once again. And then after you do that, click on Mo Text, your original text, move it to the side a little bit, and then you're going to click on the the drag tool, and then you want to just like slightly, oh wait, oops, wrong thing, I forgot to click Motex. You're gonna slightly drag it out. You don't want to drag it out too far or too you don't want to drag it out too far or too thin, because it's not gonna look right. And as you can tell, we already got some like parts that aren't really connected with the text. So to fix that, or actually before I do that step, there's also another step. You just have to click on Motex, hold shift, click on Motex 1, and then go to like this little globe thing, and just click that. That basically combines it to where you could put on materials to change like the look of the text basically. So for materials, you would go to content browser, presets, whatever material pack you got. So I got the Fabio Material Pack 3 2014 edition. Leave all the links in the description to get my material pack, but you could just go on to YouTube and type up material pack Cinema4D free or something like that. But yeah, you'll click on that, and then after that, I usually do text, and then you've got all these materials to choose from. But if you're wondering how to install these materials, you basically would go over here. So basically I got my the zip of it. You would just right click it, extract it, make sure you have like 7-zip or WinArchive or something, and then you'll just extract it. Then this folder will pop up, and then you just double click the folder, there'll be another folder, and then this little file right here, you just take that, and then basically you just drag it right into Cinema4D, just the space that you're already working on. But since I already did that, I'm not gonna do that again. Alright, so since I like the colors black and red, I usually like take a red color, so I'll go like a glossy red. You drag whatever one you want over here, boom, there you go. And then for like a black, I'll take a glossy black or something. So I'll take this one right here, drag it, boom, there you go. Now to simply put the material onto the text, you basically will take the whatever your main color is, and you'll take the material and drag it onto the letter that you want to be that color. So basically for my thumbnails and stuff, I will take the red one and put one right there, boom. Then I'll take another one, skip a space, go right there, boom. Take another one, skip a space, boom. And then you'll take the other one, drag it onto the same, or do the same thing as you did with the other one, boom, boom, and then boom. And then now you would go to the back and do the same thing, but on the opposite side. So since I had a red here, I'll just put a red here, if it'll put it on. There we go, boom. And then skip a space, boom, skip a space, boom. Then you'll do the same thing with the black. Put it on the first, okay, come on. There we go. You put on the first, the next, and then the next, and then boom, there you go. You've got yourself 3D text with like some sort of design on it. Now to fix the like unevenness of the letters, you basically will go to objects right here on the side, then click Motex. So Motex will be the one without the .1 is your original. So the one with a .1 is the copied version. So just click on Motex, and then you'll click on the one that's messed up pretty much. Oops. Boom, there we go. And then you'll get this shrink tool, or size tool basically. And then you just want to like size it down just a little bit, just to make it like, you know, fit inside of the text just a little bit. You might have to rotate it in order for it to get, you know, pretty set. All right, there we go. Then boom. So yeah, you see, you just gotta like kind of connect them together just by rotating them and moving them. So I'm gonna do that for the rest of these letters, and I will get back with you guys momentarily. Alright, so now that I finished all of that, actually, I gotta move this one down a little bit. There we go. Alright, now that you've finished all of that, with your placement and stuff, you basically will just, pretty much just, oh wait, what did I just do? Pretty much you will just center your text. So make sure everything's aligned and stuff, everything's all good. And then, yeah, sometimes it just depends on your preference. Like, this bend is the tension's way too far on this one, so I would, like, adjust it and make it lower other than 50. But, you know, it's whatever you guys' preference is. So, basically, to finish off this tutorial, we're going to render out this text. So make sure you get it in whatever placement you want. So, for instance, I'll have it like this. And then you'll go to this little play button with the gear on it. Boom. And then you'll change it to whatever resolution you want. So we'll do 1920 by 1080. Oop, didn't put the 0. All right. And then go to the save. And then this is basically going to save it to wherever you want it. So I'm just going to put it on the desktop for now and call it 3D text. There we go. I usually change this to 16-bit channel. And then after that, make sure you keep alpha channel on, because that gives the text a transparency. And then just exit out of that. And then click the play button with the little preview screen. And then that just starts the render. And then you can use your middle mouse button or your middle mouse scroll wheel to zoom in and out. Pretty much. And then, yeah, this is just going to render out. And I will show you guys the final product when it is finished rendering out. Alright, so our 3D text is done rendering. If you forgot to save it from the little play button with the settings button, you can also just right click here, click save as, change it to the 16-bit, press OK, and then it'll show you the directory wherever you want it. So in this case, we're going to save it to the desktop, of course. Bam, replace, yes. Then when you're done with that, you can just exit out. And yeah, this is basically the whole tutorial on how to do a 3D text. Hopefully it's helped you guys out. And yeah, if this video gets 20 likes, I'll do a tutorial on how to extrude a skin as well for like banners and stuff or thumbnails. So you guys can have, you know, like some swag thumbnails of your own. Thank you guys for watching, and hopefully you enjoyed this video. Please leave a like and a comment down below. Tell me what you guys made. Tell me what you're going to be using these 3D renders for, whether it'll be like a thumbnail or a banner or etc. Just tell me what you guys are going to use it for. But if you're new to this channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. It always helps. And yeah, I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Peace out. Okay, that's good enough. You know, that's good enough. So mad in the chat. Oh my god. I project raw hacks. Yes, I do. I project raw hacks so hard. Who's the closest nearby 105 blocks away down the staircase? Come at me, bro. Come at me, dude. I got myself some swag, dude. I got them Nikes on my feet. Look at those Nikes, dude. Look at those Nikes. Okay, that was a bad frame, but what? Got them sweet